Hey guys, welcome back. It is Saturday, PTCGL time. We got a cold one. Play a few more games. See if we can't bang out some more wins with the not so lonely Flareon deck. Again, Arceus just pops it right off. Let's get into some games. Alright, we are Bulbasaur rank. Very cool. Not the greatest image of Bulbasaur, as we've seen with some of the crazy new illustration contest artwork. But we'll deal with it. I don't think we'll be here long. We'll bang out some wins. We'll move on to the next tier. I'm not sure what that is exactly, but it seems like the Pokemon get more and more strong, you'd say, as we progress. We made it through the baby Pokemon rank, and I guess now we're into like starter Pokemon. I still don't know if you can actually lose ranks. It doesn't seem like it, unless maybe once you get up to the higher echelon, maybe you can backtrack from there. Hard to say. I also meant to check my avatar. I did finally. You guys will be happy to know this. Check my resolution, and yes, the update did screw with that, which is unfortunate, but not the end of the world. We got two Flareon Vs here off the start, which is pretty awesome. If it'll let me put my Flareon V on the bench. Apparently, I wasn't being precise enough with it. We got an Arceus V. Alright, we'll put him on the bench. What? Am I losing my mind? We're playing against the old squid dogs. See if we can't defeat it before it slaps us into oblivion. We do not want to be spank daddied by the squids. We might be, if we can get our Arceus VMAX out, that might be a good time. Maybe we can set up our first Flareon. Then maybe the Arceus will help us set up the second one, and or get us the Flareon VMAX that we need to start spank dogging. Again, we don't really need the extra damage in order to knock out the Malamars, but we do need. What we do need is the extra HP to hopefully survive some hits. So I think the Malamar has, hopefully it has, does it have 120? That would be ideal. It's going to scoop up an Inkay, put a Sobble in the active, and put down the Inkay again. Okay. It's going to search for 3 rapid strike Pokemon. We got to use our Marnies effectively here so we don't get bamboozled. Okay, we're okay with that. I guess we just like heat energy the crap out of this Flareon. Might as well, right? I don't think there's any we're gonna do an unfortunate 20 damage. We're going to get our third energy on here, and we're gonna start knocking stuff out. So now we just set up these other boys, as this guy is hopefully knocking everything out. I really can't remember with the Malamar if it's there it is, 120. Okay, we're okay. 120 is good, because then we don't even need to really necessarily unlock the Flareon. Power's Edge, as long as we don't use the triple boy energy, we can KO with that. It's going to be awkward though, because we don't necessarily want to manually attach 3 energies to the Arceus. I guess we can always, when we Trinity Charge, or whatever the additional Trinity Charge plus is, we can put energies onto him too. We can have all 3 of them set up. I don't think there's any Malamar deck that's going to play hammers or anything like that, anything nasty that's going to mess with us, so we should be alright. I don't know if we can, like, ideally knock out the Octillery. How much that would actually help us. Scoop up nets for days. Stupid Drizziles. Can't wait till we get rid of those little buggers. That they are very time consuming. Little cheeserific. I don't know if they were intended to be as cheeserific as they become. Where there was a point in time where I think everything in existence was playing Drizzles. I guess now everything's playing Arceus. When it's strong, and people are going to play it, right? With the 1 energy Malamars. We don't have any bosses, which is very unfortunate, because we'd like to slap daddy maybe a hiding Malamar right now, but that ain't going to happen. Instead, we are going to... Do we load up? I think we manually load up the Arceus, because the Arceus can go down. We really need a Flareon VMAX so that we don't get knocked out. Alright, Scorching Column. Knock out this Drizzile. See you later, Drizzile. In Water Pokemon Hell. Get a prize card. It's a Lucky Energy. Very cute. Too bad it wasn't the treasure energy that we could attach. We could have another free attachment to our Arceus. Start juicing him up right away. Ideally, we can get set up to the point that our Arceus is a V-Star when we start attacking with him. And at that point, it doesn't matter if we had the double turbo energy or not. They got 8 cards in their hand. This is terrifying. I think we're in bad shape. Unfortunately, we didn't get much in our hand. A Marnie would have been really nice, so we could at least disrupt this giant handful of what is probably Rapid Strike cards. And +1 more with the stupid Octillery on the bench. Brawly, okay. Is he going to knock out our Flareon V? Revealed cards. Oh my god, that's a lot of cards. Alright. Flareon's down. Not good. Not good at all. Alright, we are boned in the buns here. I don't think there's any coming back from this. We are just not set up enough for any of this. So we can Lucky Energy. Hopefully that, I don't think that saves us. I think we're screwed. At least we can Trinity Charge though. We can get 3 energies onto our Flareon VMAX. Unfortunately, that kind of milks our deck out of fire energies, which we need for damage with the Flareon VMAX. Now, let's do it. Rescue a carrier. Okay. Oh no. I think Arceus is going down here. We didn't get to use the V-Star, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it goes sometimes. We just didn't get the right cards, and they got set up. We did not get set up fast enough. Although our deck is not really all that great against single prize Pokemon. We want to be knocking out big boy booty, not little squid boys. Opponent is selecting a card with the Drizzile. Someday now, any day now. If he doesn't knock out the Arceus, that would be really, really good for us. But I have a feeling he's going down. There's a very good chance. Although, you never know. Level ball. Opponent is selecting cards. Okay. He's only going to do 80 damage. Interesting choice. We're going to Lucky Energy. We got a Flareon VMAX that would have been nice to have earlier. We got an Ultra Ball. Okay. I don't know if there's anything that we can necessarily pull. How much? we're going to put that on there. We're going to use this. And we're going to go boop, boop. We're going to turn into the Arceus VSTAR, which is going to give us a little bit more HP. That's kind of the only reason that we're doing it. We're going to do 200 damage, but that doesn't really matter because we can knock anything out with the V. Anyway, if it lets us survive one more turn with this VSTAR, then we're LOLing all the way to the bank. Also, I think we're going to Starbirth, and we're going to take a couple things out that we don't want in there. So we definitely want a Marnie, and I don't know what else we want to take out of there. Doesn't really matter. We'll take out an Arceus VSTAR for fun, just to give us more energy in the deck. So when our Flareon VMAX comes in, provided we don't actually Marnie, but we're probably going to Marnie. Trinity Nova, 200 Dammies. We are not going to attach any energy because we want to leave those in the deck for our Flareon VMAX that's going to come in. You should always get 2 energies regardless with how the deck is built, but just as a precaution, we're doing this as a best case scenario. We definitely need to increase our odds here because we're in a bad spot. He has to knock out both the Flareon VMAX and the Arceus VSTAR. Still has 200 HP, so he needs to 5-banger the Arceus VSTAR. I guess we could have pulled out some heat energy to give us a little more girth on our Flareon VMAX, which could have been beneficial in hindsight, but that also kind of decreases our attack. So we'll see. If we come across any, then we'll stick them on them, just for extra padding. You never know when you're going to need extra padding. Get out of here with your Inkays. Get out of here with your Cynthia's Ambition. Cool. He's got 8 cards with the old Cynthia's Ambition. The scoop up net. We're going to scoop. We're going to... Is he going to knock out the Arceus VSTAR? It's a little bit scarier if he somehow has a boss. I don't know if that deck even plays boss. It might not. The 320 is nice, and he might. I don't know if he has... If that was the quick shooting. He might want to take the 20 damage off just to make it a little bit easier to knock out the Flareon VMAX. But we still have a very healthy, chunky boy over here as backup. Now, hopefully they waste as many cards as possible, knocking out this Arceus VSTAR. He should have 5. Should be able to do it. There's the 5. Okay, close. 280. See you later, Arceus VSTAR. He gone. We're getting some extra cards in our hand. We don't really need them. Okay, now he's got 7 cards in his hand, which is a little bit worrying. So we're gonna Marnie him. This is why we kept the Marnie. We're gonna see if we can reduce his hand size a little bit. Keep him, you know, on his toes. We've got a heat energy, so we'll probably attach that. And we will bang him with one of these max detonates. 300 damage. See you later, Malamar. Alright, so he needs a Malamar. We need to kill 3 more Pokemon. It would be nice to put this stuff on our bench, but we don't want to give him an easier target to knock out where he only needs 2 prize cards. We want to force him to knock out the Flareon VMAX. We could build another one and retreat into it. But it would be nice to know. Maybe he doesn't run boss and we can do that. Do we risk it for the biscuit? Because we could have a second one, even if it didn't evolve into the VMAX. We could have a second one on there to come in when this one's getting injured. Alright, he doesn't have that many cards. Although he has Cynthia's Ambition, which is a very cheesy wheezy in this case. Gonna give him all kinds of options. Hopefully Flareon doesn't go down here. If we had the VMAX. We probably should have played the Flareon onto the bench, put an energy on him. The 340 doesn't help us a whole lot until we get to the 360. Although Flareon might be a goner. 200 damage. Okay, we're okay with that. Does he have the ability to do 140 damage to us? It's the real question. That is the real question. So now, had we played the Flareon, we also got an Ultra Ball. So we could have fluffied him and we could have retreated into the Fluffy, but we messed up. Maybe we... Marnie. We might have messed up there, although it's hard to say. I think we had to assume that he didn't have any bosses. We're just going for it. Hopefully he can't get a Malamar. Chances are he probably has a Malamar. We got him down to 4 cards. He basically has to strike out on the Malamar pull in order for us to live this. Don't know what his 4 cards are, but there's a good chance with the artillery he can get one. There's the Malamar. We are boned in the A. Of course, here he's got the ordinary rod, so he can get 2 Pokemon. Probably an Inkay and a Malamar into his deck. Or 2 more Rapid Strike boys. Still needs 140 damage. Still needs 140 damage. Let's see if he can pull it off. I'm going to say that he definitely can. And that we might be losing this a long game. Extremely long games out of the Malamar deck with the single prizes. And with all the shady dealings that take 20 minutes each turn. Oh my god, we are dead. 280. So yeah, we should have played the second Flareon and started getting pumped up. Then we still would have needed like the double turb probably, because the 280 would have knocked out our regular Flareon. Damn. All right, not a good start, guys. Not a good start to the weekend. All right, let's play a game number 2. There probably was a better play in that game. But I think it still wasn't going to work out for us based on what we pulled. I don't know in terms of... it's just a bad matchup for Flareon in general, but... I don't know if there's anything that you could particularly play that would shut it down. And then definitely not worth it for the amount of times that we run into it. Although it looks like we're playing against the same person, or at least the same avatar. If we're playing against a Malamar again, I am going to lose it. Do you want to go first? No, let's go second. Let's go second. We have 3 Marnies out of 4. Okay. That at least tells us that we didn't prize 2 Marnies. I have a bad feeling that we're playing against Malamar again. Mulligan. Man, these sliders are so bad. I don't know if it's because they're like designed for mobile, but they do not work. Done. All right. Where we're going second, we don't have an Arceus. Oh my god, it is the same guy. All right, we got the rematch. Now, hopefully, we have a better result in this one. Otherwise, we're going to play 2 of the longest games in history for basically nothing. So I think the key here is we're gonna charge up extra boys, because I don't think he plays a boss. So we're gonna play the retreat game when we need to. After he chunks our chunkies, we're gonna chunk them back to the bench, and then we'll see how that works out. I guess that gives us a chance to try our cheese strat against the Malamar. Extra defensive. Again, we get a lot of Sobble action. We got the Rematch out already, a couple Inkays. Very cool. Very sad Sobble in the waterfall. Doing the meditation. Alright, so because we're going to be attaching an energy, we can let's capture. We're going to capture energy. I usually don't like to do this, but where we're going second, we're going to be attaching a fire energy anyway. We're going to capture the Arceus. And then we are going to Flaming Breath. We're going to get that free energy attachment there. There we go. Nice and juicy. Alright, we're going to set up as many Fluff Masters as we can. And also one Arceus VSTAR would be good. He's not quite as chunky, so he's a little bit more dangerous in terms of leaving the active. Hopefully our Flareon gets to be a Flareon VMAX next turn before he gets knocked out. Evolution Incense, very cool. What's he going with? Probably another Drizzile. Alright, he's Drizziling us. He's going to evolve the active Drizzile. He's going to Shady Dealings 20 times. I really wish that was once per turn. Instead of Drizzile as many times as you can Drizzile. Sure slows things down. Especially where it's card search. It's time consuming. Do not knock out this Flareon. Don't you do it. Don't you dare. Where are my double energies to? At a time where it doesn't really matter if you do less damage on a Flareon or whatever, the double energies would be nice to come across. Maybe we'll find those later if we set up some more Flareons. It'd be nice with the lucky energy if we can get some card draw too. We can stick those on there. Come on. I guess if we get the VSTAR, we could always look out. We could always look for the double turbo. Once he's a VSTAR, he can double turbo because he can still knock out the Malamar. If he's a regular V, he's not going to do it. We're going to lose a Flareon right off the start here again. This is very frustrating. I think the most frustrating part is probably the weight. As you see him fill his hand with 75 Rapid Strike cards. We just have to wait for our poor little Fireplace boy to get absolutely dicked by a squid. Sobble down for the 17th time this turn. Come on. If he survives, that would be the greatest gift, and it's not going to happen. Oh, it is going to... No, it's not going to happen. 240. Flareon's dead. We might be 0-2 here this game. We don't have the double energy either to charge up a Flareon. This is going to be a quick one. We didn't have time. We needed him to survive that. We're dead. We are dead. All right, we're gonna give this one the old concession because there's no way. We don't even have a way to pull another Flareon out. Get out of here. Get out of here with your Malamar. All right, let's see if we can play against someone else. See if we can win a game before the end of the day here. I don't know if we can. Can we even stop playing if we're not going to win a game? Can we? All right. No more Malamar. We waited a little bit so that we don't play against the same opponent. I do not want to play against Malamar anymore. We're done with it. We need a win. We need a win. It's not Saturday without a win. I think this is the worst we've done so far. And of course, it was against that same deck twice. So now we're aiming to play against anything else. Because we just want to one-hit KO some big boy Pokemon, some VMAXs, and V-Stars. Give us those. Forget this Malamar one prizer nonsense. I think we did lose progress on our Bulbasaur rank, actually. I don't know if we can fall out of Bulbasaur rank. That's terrifying. I don't want to do that just by playing Malamars. We're playing against someone different. This time Burgo 2. The burger enthusiast. Tails. He's going to pick to go first, which is fine. We're okay with that. We like going second, especially because we can either attack with our Arceus VSTAR, or we can attach energy, or we can do nothing because we have no basic Pokemon in our hand. Can you imagine if you just lost the game, if you didn't have any basic Pokemon in your hand? Done. Now, we don't have a double turbo, which is very sucky, but at least we have Marnie and we're going second, so we can hope to get one. We can hope to get one with the Marnie draw. All right, we are playing against the Mew deck. We get the Meloetta and the active, which would be nice if we could knock it out, but we're not going to be able to on turn 2, and he's going to be able to retreat it. We don't have Boss, which sucks. We don't have the ability to turn off the abilities of the Genesect. We might be in trouble. But we can always count on Flareon knocking out Mew VMAXs, and that's pretty much what it's going to come down to. We have to soak the damage from the Mew VMAX, and then we have to toss it right back. I really wish they wouldn't put cards in front of the cards that you're trying to look at on this game, but that's the world we live in with PTCGL. 70 damage for each fusion strike energy. So hopefully they're on the Mew here. Put them on the Mew, and then we can knock them off of the Mew into the discard pile. Man, we really need that double turbo. And a Flareon. Oh my god, I did not get it. So we're going to Marnie our hand because we have nothing here that we want to play. Very unfortunate turn of events. Probably like as bad as it can get for going second first turn. At least we get the Flareon. This sucks really bad that we don't have the double turbo. For some reason, we can't attach our Pokemon to our bench. Treasure energy is not really going to do a whole lot for us. We are going to shaft ourselves 24/7. End turn. Playing Old Cemetery. I don't know if that's a new thing. I guess it kind of makes sense. They're trying to get rid of the Path to the Peak. Why not play Old Cemetery with your psychic Pokemon that you're using? You're not really attaching to the Genesect, so not going to hurt the Mew, but it is going to hurt our Arceus and our Flareon, who are non-psychics. Double turbo energy. We really would have liked to have one of those. Is there a reason why Mew is running double turbo? Oh, this is the VMAX need to colorless energy, probably. Never mind. I take it back. For cross fusion strike, he can double turbo. Hopefully he puts this one in the active. We want to knock that one out first because it has those dang fusion strike energies on it. We want to get those out of play as soon as possible. Oh my god, we're so screwed. Alright, I think we gotta play games today until we win one. This is not going well. I think this game is pretty much over. If our Arceus gets knocked out before we get to attach to our Flareon, it is GG. And I think even if we do get to somehow, which we're not going to, he's gonna cross fusion strike us. We're done. We're done here. We're conceding. game over. I don't usually like to concede, but that game is massively over. And we're going to have to keep playing. We're going to keep playing. We're going to get rid of the losing streak. That way, when we come in tomorrow for our Sunday games, we are... Oh, no, we did rank down. We're snubbles again. Damn it. This is bad. All right. Okay. The loss streak is over. We're going to end it right here. We are going to hit play. We're going to win this game, and then we're going to call it a day. Saturday is a long one, guys. Thanks for anyone that's sticking around. Watch me lose my ass off. But this time, I'm determined. We're not going to get spank-daddied by whatever we play against. That was possibly the worst starting hand that we could come up with. Playing against PT 439. Very interesting name. And she is going to flip a Marnie coin. Purple morning? Are all the purple... All the coins, the Marnie coins, purple? I haven't checked the customization stuff. Your opponent will go first. Maybe we'll wait until the end of the weekend games in order to open our prize crap. Where are our double turbo energies? This is embarrassing. We got a Marnie at least, though. I'm assuming, yeah, she's going first. She is going first. We're okay with that. We have nothing on our bench, which sucks. Oh my god, we're playing against Malamar again. Guys, it's going to be a long video. Oh yeah. Marnie, please. Double turbo energy and a Flareon. For the love of God. We need this. Come on. We get the double turbo and a capture energy, which sucks so much. So much. So do we double turbo? Double turbo and 3 energy ourselves? Third energy ourselves? I guess that's probably what we do. Yes, we only want 1 energy, and we want it on the Arceus because that's the only Pokemon that we have. We have 2 Marnies in our hand. A Flareon instead of one of these Marnies would have been really nice because then we would have had the Flareon VMAX for the next turn. We need to set up very fast, as we've seen against this stupid Malamar deck. We need to... We got damage done to bench Pokemon Manaphy, which is definitely not what they want, but... The capture energy would allow us to get the Flareon, but then we can't attach the... I guess that doesn't matter, because... Do we capture energy? I think we capture... Oh, no, because then we can 130. We're going to Marnie. Please give us a Flareon V. And or an Arceus VSTAR. Would also be very nice. Nice to Marnie the opponent there. Okay, we're going to get the Flareon out. We are going to attach a capture energy to the Flareon so that we can get another Flareon out of the deck. We're just gonna load our bench up because we're gonna assume that this Malamar also does not use... Man, I'd really like to Trinity Charge. But I'd also really like to knock out the Manaphy. Do we force them to scoop the Manaphy? Yeah, we gotta prep at least 1 Flareon. We're in a bad spot again for no reason. Well, not for no reason. But, no, we can at least attack with the Flareon. It would have been nice to knock out the Manaphy and put the pressure on. But at the same time, if we don't have anything left on the bench that can attack, then we're in more trouble than... Now we can start power edging and manually attaching to our second Flareon. Hopefully we get another Marnie, or we get a Flareon VMAX, or we get an Arceus VSTAR. Something. Give us something here. We got our luck has not been good. The RNG has been just shafting us 24/7. Although it looks like they're running a little slow here. We're okay with that. So now we're gonna power edge. Hopefully this single prize, which sucks so bad to take. in this format. Gives us something other than a single strike energy and a flashbang. Come on. Still got a 220S, so like Malamar, does he have an energy, or does she have an energy for the... Alright, they got extra retreat power. Level ball, alright. The hand size just grows like ridiculous. The Cynthia is busted in this deck. Because you're always knocking out single prizers, which sucks really bad. Jolteon would be very nice to be playing right now, so we can double knock out some stuff. I guess that's probably why they were playing that Manaphy that got knocked out. But then you'd always boss the Manaphy into the active and KO that. Although the 100/100 would suck a little bit. You'd need a little bit of extra oomph to knock out the Malamars, which is kind of sucky. Now, we're going to hope that our Arceus does not go down before we can V-Star him, but if it happens, it happens. He's going to scoop up the artillery. What? Was that on purpose? Oh, maybe he needed it for the damage. He probably needed it for the damage numbers. He's going to sacrifice the artillery. Okay. At least we're going to get the artillery jammed back into the deck. Which, I don't know how many they would run. Maybe 2. See you later, Arceus VSTAR. So, kind of a good thing that we waited and then we powered up Flareon. Although we would have had 1 powered up at this point in time. So, not the end of the world. Alright, we are going to... Oh, right, we got to capture energy. We're going to capture energy onto the bench boy. We're going to get the Arceus V. We're going to put him on there. We are gonna Scorching Column to take this Malamar out. Alright, see you later, Malamar. We're gonna get 1 prize. We're gonna get a Flareon VMAX. That's what we want. Maybe we prized them. That's why we're not seeing them. Prized all the Flareon VMAXs and the Arceus VSTARs in our deck. At least we're not getting slammed on as hard as we did at the last time we played against Malamar. Is everyone playing? Are you guys all playing Malamar right now? Who is it? Which one of you? Leave it in the comments if you're playing Malamar. Also, at the same time, I'll never forgive you. Freaking Cynthia, man. Man, that thing is busted. Get out of here with your Cynthias. Gonna evolve something. Is it gonna evolve the... It's gonna get an Inteleon. Okay, so maybe he doesn't have, or she doesn't have another Remoraid or Octillery rather. Shady Dealings again on the Inteleon. Very cool. Another Cynthia in there. I would very much like to Marnie that out of her hand. Level ball. What does the suitcase thing do again? Put up 2 Pokemon, each with 90 HP or less from your discard pile into your hand. Yeah, that's... I don't like that either. Get out of here. Is the Flareon going to get knocked out? Probably. Then we'll come in with a big boy Flareon VMAX. Then maybe we rotate out into the Arceus V. The artillery is back. That's pretty cool. I guess that's one way. You can pull the artillery off with the net, use it for extra damage, and then just retrieve it with the suitcase on wheels. This might be the longest episode yet. Hopefully I can squeak by with a win in this game. It's looking real bad with that giant hand size, and we do not have a Marnie to tame it. Not to mention that the Cynthia just comes back and fills it to 8 cards anyway. Friggin' ridiculous. Alright, see you later, Flareon, you poor little baby. Alright, we're okay. We still have a fully loaded Flareon. Would have been really bad if we didn't. They need 2 prizes so they can knock out pretty much anything in existence. Man, we have nothing in our hand to like keep this moving. We are in trouble. At least they have to set up another Malamar, but I would imagine that that's going to be pretty easy for them to do. We should at least put an energy onto the Arceus in case we need to. Maybe we can get a double turbo and it can come in to save the day. We gotta always be attaching. That way. Wow, that only did 200 damage. Good thing we weren't hitting anything beefy. Now we're gonna get Cynthia'd probably, and this is not good. It's not good, guys. We still need to knock out 3 Pokemon, which is easier said than done. Easier said than done. This feels like what was it? I was playing Whimsicott GX, and it was just Reshizards all day, every day with Power Plant, and yeah, that was the busted Power Plant Reshizard days, and I just lost every round ever. This is feeling the same. We do not want to play against Malamar. I think we've discovered that already today. Now we're getting Cynthia'd again. This ridiculous 8 cards, and our Flareon VMAX is probably going to get bamboozled in one shot. No, get out of here. Put your Malamars away. Of course, one more card, because why not, with Artillery. If you're style pointing on me right now, I am going to be very angry. Arena's Focus. Just survive, Flareon. Just survive. I don't think there's any way that we can take the 3 prizes without losing a Pokemon, though. Unless we get, like, if Flareon survives and we somehow get the double turbo energy or an Arceus VSTAR. Arceus VSTAR has been non-existent in these games today. I think we set 1 up at one point, and we didn't really need it at that point. No. I think we're definitely dead here. There's 8. 320. We gone. Son of a gun. All right, we're not. We can't go down. We're playing. This video is going to be like 3 hours long. Get out of here flexing your grunts and... Alright, it's okay. We lost 10 player points. We're even further into the Snubble League. This is all downhill, but it can only go uphill from here, right? Okay, breathe, guys. We gotta win a game. We gotta win a game. We gotta win a game. No more Malamar, for the love of God. Maybe this is it. All the other people that like PTCGL and then go back to PTCGL, they all play Malamar. Confirmed. It's sadistic, and I'm not gonna have any of it. If we got the right cards in that last game, we could have lived it. We didn't. Although it's almost impossible to, even with the Marnies, to shut down. First, with our deck anyway, to shut down the ridiculousness that is the those damn Drizziles, the damn Malamars, the Cynthia's that just refill to oblivion. I mean, maybe if you're knocking 2 things out at a time with like a Jolteon, you're doing alright. We're going to pick heads. We are playing against a different opponent at least. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed here that we do not run into any more Malamar. Okay, I think we're playing Mewtwo. It's going to be a Mew deck. Another Mew deck, probably. I don't like their psychic sleeves, though. It could be just that they didn't have any squid sleeves. My turn. All right. We're doing it. We got the. We're gonna be all right. We're going first. They chose to go second. They're using Arceus, which is interesting. We could Ultra Ball you and you to get an Arceus V on the bench, which would be juicy. Chances are they probably play a Path to the Peak, so we want to get our Arceus off before they play that on the board, because we really don't have any way to prevent that. We don't have any way to retreat our Flareon other than attaching an energy, which is not going to do us any good for a double turbo. So I think we're just going to Flareon VMAX. He's Burnetting. What the hell are they playing? Arceus with Professor Burnett. Oh my god, this is what we're into, guys. We've lost to Malamar so many times that we're playing against friggin' Mewtwo V Union. I forgot that even was a thing. This is disgusting. Alright, Arceus is charged up, but he's not going to see this coming. We need to Flareon VMAX. We can double turbo onto the Flareon VMAX. We can Marnie. It sucks that we're going to do a little bit less damage. So we're going to have to do 300. We need 3 energies on our flip. We can Arceus VSTAR. Nice. We can Starbirth. And I think we're going to Starbirth a Flareon. And we're going to get a Marnie, maybe. Let's get a Marnie. Marnie. Alright. So we'll play the Flareon so that we can evolve it next turn. We are going to max detonate. It kind of would be nice to have the another double turbo for this boy. Come on, 3 energies. There we go. There we go. This is how we have to win. We have to play against ridiculous Arceus Mewtwo V Union. That's how the only way we're getting a win today. Hopefully tomorrow will be much better. But if we lose this game at this point in time, I don't know what to tell you guys. It wasn't meant to be. Training court, very cool. We don't mind training court. We can pull a basic energy out of our discard and then we'll Marnie it back into our deck. This is one of those matches where we definitely just want to have our 2 Flareon VMAXs. Our Arceus VSTAR is good to have. We got the majority of the utility out of them. We're not really going to need it. We got Bossed. He's going to 200 damage our Flareon V. Okay. So we might have to charge up another Flareon. If we had a double turbo in our hand, we could retreat him into the Flareon VMAX. Okay. We have an Arceus charging up another Arceus. What components here? He's still got the 2 components. He's probably playing like Ultra Ball and crap like that. I think with the I don't know if you'd play a single copy of each, but if you prize them, you're probably pretty boned. All right. Okay, you can knock out the Flareon. We're okay with that. We got the single strike energy. Oh, no, we want this boy on the bench. We're going to give him a heat energy. We don't really need anything else. We already got our Flareon VMAX to upgrade this dude. We can training court. We can get a fire energy out of our deck. Why not, right? Let's get one more fire energy out of the deck that we can stick back in there later when we Marnie. We're going to knock out the Arceus VSTAR. Get out of here. And take 2 prize cards. This is not what I want to have to play against in order to win games. It's just unfortunate. We got Malamar all day. Now, we're at least... Oh no, he's Marnieing us. That sucks, because we wanted to put our Flareon VMAX, but we might get one back. You never know. Or an Ultra Ball would be cool. Or a Marnie. That's fine. We can Marnie him back next turn. And we get the Ultra Ball. So we can get the Flareon VMAX and we can get some more energy in our hand. Okay, he's going to V-Star us. Take a look at his discard here. We have quite the gamer here. What the hell? We got the Articuno. Galarian Articuno. Discard 2 cards from your hand in order to use this ability. Draw a card. Alright, we're okay with that. Our turn. So we're going to play it safe here. I could add the single strike energy. I guess I don't need to. I still need 3 energies regardless. I take that back. Don't listen to what I'm saying. We're going to toss a couple of these boys. We're going to get a Flareon VMAX just in case our big boy doesn't hit 3. We're going to Training Court, because why not? We'll do it before we Marnie so that we put it back into our deck and hopefully don't draw it again. Although there's no way to tell, since we have many of them. Alright, there it is. We got energies for days. We're going to attach one to the second Flareon VMAX just in case. 3 energies, come on. Let's win this and get out of the game for the day. There it is, 380, 2 prizes. See you later. I kind of wanted to see the how the Mewtwo V Union looks on the board, but we can't mess around anymore. We've lost enough games today for a lifetime. We're going to have to get back into Boba League. Slightly embarrassing. There we go. We're back. We're back, baby. We're into the Bulbasaur League. Not so bad. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining. Join the Discord. Peace.